That's just
I'll
messed
test
up.
it once.
Okay, let's just go something else. Tomorrow morning at 5:20 a.m. Arizona time, Senator Steve Farley is going to be on Fox and Friends talking about SB 1142, which is the bill to seize private property from peaceful protest organizers. So for any of you in the area or nationwide that wants to listen to Senator Farley, he's a really good guy. I really like Senator Farley. He's going to have a really good comment, and he knows the bill.
Which is why he's going to be on at 5:40 in the morning.
5:40 in the morning is because nobody's going to be awake.
Well, some of the tweakers might be.
Well, I'm going to be because the dogs will have me up by then. But I mean, overall. So if you want to understand SB 1142 and how it's going to affect peaceful protesters in Arizona, Senator Steve Farley will be on Fox and Friends tomorrow, which scares me because they're just going to obliterate him with a bunch of crap. Talk about how government overreach hurts Americans on both sides of the spectrum. So this is a good thing. 5:20 Arizona time, 7:20 East Coast time.
The local Fox is not nearly as tragic. Well,
we're talking Fox and Friends, okay? So that's on Fox News Network.
Like Megyn Kelly and that. Oh,
yeah, that group.
Shit, yeah.
So
forget what I said.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that people will actually listen to him as opposed to laugh at him because he really is a good guy and he knows his shit. So that's tomorrow morning at 5:20 Arizona time.
Wow, that's early.
Yeah, that's really but early. They couldn't put him on at regular time.
Don't expect
well,
me to
of course not. They don't want to put him on at regular time because people that actually have cognitive, logical thought are up at those times.
So you're saying that when the dogs get me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I don't have any cognitive thought? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you want to go back to bed, so you're concentrating on that.
Well, yeah, I would like to go back to bed. Unfortunately, I'm keeping the dogs busy while you get to sleep in because I'm doing this for you.
I am such a bitch. Aren't you happy when I'm sleeping?
No? Why? Because when you're sleeping, I don't have your charming personality to enjoy it, you know.
My talent, my wit, yeah.
Oh, is that what those are? Yeah. It's a good thing we don't have video. It's a good thing we don't have video on that one. Mm-hmm. So one of the things we haven't talked about yet, that we did talk about, and we got a half an hour to talk about it, is nationwide, Republicans are running from town halls. Has anybody seen a lot of this stuff down in CD? Are you in CD2, Carolyn? Did we lose Carolyn?
CD2,
Martha McSally.
Oh, sorry. She got booed like bad.
I saw some of the video and everything, but she like other representatives and senators has been refusing to hold town halls. She was on a conference call.
And she's supposed to come. She's supposed to come to Cochise County here, and I just feel like after that last display, she's not going to make it to us. Something's going to come up.
Of course it is. Now, for those of you that live in the Tucson area, even though Martha McSally has been dodging everybody and probably did this just to show that she wasn't afraid and she got her ass handed to her, she is going to be the keynote speaker at the For Tucson March early breakfast, which is on March 23rd. Let me look it up to make sure. Now, anybody can actually pay the $25 and go to this event. So it's funny how she's more apt to show up at an event where she feels like she's not going to be eviscerated.
Well, it's funny. I have to pay $25 to listen to a public servant talk about what they should be doing for you.
Well, I'm not arguing that point, but if you really want to
rip off.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Oh, wow, that was weird.
What was that?
I don't care about a gift card. It's like, seriously? No, I don't want a gift card. I just want to go back.
I'll take the gift card. Is it useful?
No, it's some sort of bullshit thing.
That's probably signing you up for something else for the rest of your life. Oh, give us your email address and we're going to bombard you for the rest of your life. Advertisers really suck.
I'm just trying to get to this For Tucson bullshit. That's what brought up that fucking weird.
Isn't
noise
that like
and
a
everything.
religious organization?
For Tucson is a Christian business and church organization. And that's what they push.
Shouldn't that be an oxymoron right there?
Yeah, it could be.
Shouldn't they be at least paying taxes?
Yeah, it would be nice if they paid taxes.
Come
Wouldn't that be
on.
nice? Maybe we could actually afford to fix our infrastructure and shit if they would pay taxes.
Educate our kids so the teachers don't have to pay for their notebooks and their pens.
Okay, let's
and
go
shit.
to events. Anyway, Martha McSally has been pretty much refusing to be a part of any type of town hall. And on the conference call she was on, or the tele-town hall she was on, I think last week or the week before, she specifically said that, she doesn't want to be in front of a bunch of paid protesters or whatever it was.
Can I get my check?
Yeah, I want to invoice her for payment since I'm a paid
Stupid.
blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this, the post is not available? Really? Did they kill it? I wonder if they killed that event.
Yes.
I probably did.
The Government Fellowship Breakfast. They did. They killed it. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's interesting. At least, let me look. I'm trying to see here if this is true. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong month. Whoopsies. Anyway, Martha McSally is supposed to be the keynote speaker. They killed it. They actually killed the event and pulled her out. Originally, For Tucson was supposed to have Martha McSally at the March 24th Government Fellowship Breakfast. They have pulled her out of it and instead are going to have Juan Ciscomani. He grew up in Tucson, blah, blah,
Some name
blah.
you can't even pronounce.
Yeah. So they actually killed the event. It was supposed to be at the Government Fellowship Breakfast, Martha McSally, Representative Martha McSally. Now she is not listed. They have pulled her off of it. Wow, I did not know that. So she is dumped off of, because I actually looked at this calendar last week and I saw that she was listed there. I should have taken a screen capture of it and then posted, why did they change it? They're probably going to push her out to May or something like that. So anyway, the whole idea was that she refused to have town hall meetings, but she accepted an invite to For Tucson's government breakfast to be the keynote speaker, showing that she cares about being in front of people that will actually be on her side, but she doesn't want to be in front of people that may not like her that much. Kind of like the people that she ran into last night. Was it last night, Carolyn?
I believe it was, because I just heard about that this morning.
Well, I mean, they announced that town hall like at the last minute, thinking that if they announced it at the last minute, hardly anyone would show up, and she got bombarded with a bunch of angry people from Tucson that
I'm
were.
being corrected that it was. My mother-in-law is saying it was Tuesday night that she was in Sahuarita.
Yeah, but it was announced at the very last minute.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yeah, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, so not very many people knew about it, but it was announced quick enough to where a ton of people showed up. And they booed her off the stage and just made her life hell during that meeting. And that's something that needs to happen.
She made some comments like, sorry, she was like, yeah, it's a shame that, all the people that are supportive of me were, they showed up that they didn't get heard tonight because of all the other people who were loud and booing. Like, yeah, right. There wasn't people there to support, maybe a few, but
well, there was
really,
one or two.
It's a way to twist it. Yeah.
But yeah, she got pretty much hammered, and that's been happening nationwide. And nationwide, we've had senators and representatives that have bailed on having town halls because they are now afraid of their constituents. Funny how that works.
Which is really kind of sad, too, because somebody who's actually taken the oath and is a public servant should actually pass legislation or actually kind of do stuff on behalf of all their constituents, not just the minority of the people who may have voted for him. And that's what's so frustrating out here is it's like, well, I don't like what's going on in the legislature. Well, who'd you vote for? Well, the status quo. Well,
You voted for what you got.
So, for 6 years, I was definitely not the best candidate. I mean, I've got a potty mouth.
You have a potty mouth,
I'm not
really?
I'm not the height of, I know everything about what's going on in government, but God damn it, you know where I stand on things. But no, you voted for the other person because you're either comfortable or because of the letter at the end of it. And I think that's the stigma that we need to break. We need to get back to voting on issues as opposed to, my grandfather was a blah and I'm a blah, so now I'm a blah. It's like, you got to vote on
You're
the
a blah?
Yeah, you got to vote on the issues. You got to get a mind of your own. Quit being a sheeple.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from Tucson or from my friend in Tucson who's been active down there, Martha McSally bailed on Fort Tucson after she found out that it was something that people could pay to come see regardless of political affiliation. So she dumped out. She's afraid of her constituents.
See, you need to be able to toss people out of office. I mean, I know they're elected officials, but at a certain point, there should be what is it called?
They're public servants.
Derelict of duty.
Yeah.
You should get your ass tossed out. And I don't know, put fucking Gomer Pyle in there just for the sake of just
Oh my God.
having somebody.
Gomer Pyle? Really? You're going to go there?
Whatever. Barnaby Jones,
I'll
Gomer
do
Pyle,
Barnaby Jones is dead, sweetie.
Daffy Duck.
He has been forever.
Whatever. He'd probably still do a better fucking job. I mean, I'm just seriously
think
just
it's
throwing
funny
things
that-
out there.
She, you say, she's running away scared from these town halls, and she is. She's avoiding them, but like, I can't tell you how many commercials and how many ads I had to listen to about her talking about how, she served in the military and as being one of the only women in the Air Force where she served, and like talking about how brave she was, and this just like contradicts like every ad I had to listen because she talked about her military experience in every ad.
Well, let me
And,
clarify that for the people out there listening. Okay, my mother is a 23-year veteran of the Navy, and she went into the Navy with 70% of her body burned when she was 15, scar tissue, and just came over so many monumental issues just to get into the military. And she's not standing on a pedestal telling about how she was so brave, because she's been brave every day of her life. So I don't buy it, Martha McSally. As far as I'm concerned, it's a sham, and you should shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry. You should be quiet. Excuse me.
Yeah, don't talk like the rest of us, damn it.
I mean, you've got people that serve their country that aren't using their service to their country as a political tool. And those are the people that deserve our respect, not somebody that's using their, I was a colonel in the Air Force bullshit. Good job. Good for you. I'm glad you served your country. Now, why don't you actually continue to serve your country by serving the people that elected you or that you're supposed to be representing you? I won't go there. I'll be quiet now.
Oh, damn. This means I should probably be using my military service as a way to continue my career.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that's what politics is, Use your military career to, make yourself better than you are. But that's the thing.
See,
Is
the
the
great
people
thing
that
about my
actually
job,
the,
though-
the people that actually understand what military service is don't use it as a political football. And that's the problem
Besides,
in our
in
country.
my job, they don't care.
I do.
Great,
Does
you
that count?
serve. That's wonderful, but the aspect of how my job works, great, you served. Who cares? Can you do what you're supposed to be doing? We're glad you served, but can you do what you're supposed to do?
But if you feel the need
That's
to
the
have
only
to
thing
boast
people care
about
about.
it, I mean, If you have to boast about it and you use it as bragging rights as opposed to, I did this, nobody held a gun to my fucking head, I did it